Hello everyone. In this lecture, I'll teach you how to implement a custom control. So, custom control is something which looks like this. For example, where you have like 5 stars, and you can try to select one of these, and it will select starting from the 0th or the first element through that selected index. Basically, it can be anything that your app is looking to implement. So, in this lecture, I would implement one of these custom controls where you can give a star rating to your photo. So it will be a good exercise to learn all the pieces that this involves. So learning objectives, we are going to define a custom class. Then we are going to associate the elements on the storyboard with the custom class sources that we created. We'll use something called UIStackView as a container. And then we'll learn how to programmatically create views. And in the end, we'll add accessibility information so that people with hearing or like blind people can see it. And then we'll work with IB inspectable and IB designable. These are two different APIs. We'll use them to display the control through our interface builder. So don't worry, I'll go through each of these, what they mean. We'll do step by step so that you can learn how to do this. So our idea is to create this star rating control, right? The first step that would involve so each of these is a button, and then when you press on it, we can actually have in our code give a rating number to the selected index, and then we can use that information. So basically, to start with, what we'll do is, since this is a stack of buttons, we need a UIStackView. And then each of these is just a button. So let's go to the code. Let's see here. Let's go to the code here. In storyboard. Go in here. Go in the food tracker. Create a new file. And there search for Touch class. Then you can subclasses as UIStackView. And you can just name this as rating control. Language is Swift. Then save it for tracker. So that's your rating control, and you can drag it here since it did not put it in the right place. Alright, so once you've done that, so if you look at this file, heading from UIStackView, right? We can remove this commented out code that it provides. And the first thing that we need to do is we have to implement two methods, two initializer methods. So there's one, just start typing in it, frame. This is used when you're trying to create from the storyboard. Actually, this is used when you're trying to create from the dynamically creating a view. And there's another one. See, this is an override. We are trying to override from the parent UI stack. Then there's another one in it with coder. Coder. So this is the one that's used to create a view from the storyboard. So in both cases, you see this is given as required, and then the other one is given as override. So some of these initialize methods can be declared by the superclass as required, which means they need to be there if you are trying to put that control in your storyboard. So in this case, we'll just have like a super init initialization, so which is just basically calling its parent. Um, so you have to pass in the parameter. You see what was passed into you by this initializer, so that this can succeed. So argument label do not match any available overloads. Let's see what's by that, why we're getting that. Yeah. So basically, in order to pass it, you have to actually, in Swift, the way you pass parameters function is you give what you're passing and then you say what it's going to be assigned to. It's a little different language, so you'll learn as you keep doing it. Same thing with the frame. So super dot image frame frame. That's it. We should be good for this. So that's all in this lecture. Hope you get to learn how to create a custom view in the following lectures. Thank you.